So, Shannon, do you agree with this ranking?
Yeah. Yep. Drew Brees is better short term. Dak Prescott is better long term. So, yep. Agree with it. I can't.
Okay, but we're talking about right here, right now.
I would take Drew Brees and Dak, Dakota Rain, whoever comes first.
Yep.
I'm taking them over Tom Brady.
The guy you gave F.
Oh, yeah. And the guy that you gave A, now you want somebody over here, but it's my turn.
Yeah, it is.
You interrupted me. Look, I don't think anybody has Drew Brees played at a higher level than Tom Brady played last year. Dak Prescott, although his record is not in there, I thought he played better than Brady did last year. Skip, I'm sorry. I'm not going back and try to do anything with what Brady's already accomplished. That's accomplished. He did it. But at this point, 2020 and moving forward, I'm not taking Brady over any of these guys. What? I mean, guy's going to be 43. I mean, was he not trying to prove people wrong last year? Oh, I guess he was coming off the Super Bowl. You didn't need to prove anything, J. But I thought that's what athletes always do. I thought the measuring stick is that it's not getting complacent. It's not when you scale one mountain, you find another one.
Yep.
Okay, you climb the Andes, you go to Kilimanjaro. You get Kilimanjaro, you go to Everest. Oh, I thought that's what you did. So now, so you telling me Tom Brady took off last year? Or was he not trying to prove people wrong last year? No, it's not. It's a rhetorical. Oh, so that's what it is. You do whatever. Motivate yourself. But Father Time, he has had unlimited timeouts. He is a very patient soul. Father Time is coming. And Coach Belichick knows that he's coming. Tom Brady knows that he's coming. You can get all the T-shirts you want. You can have all the cliches and sayings that you want. He's undefeated, and he's coming.
But he hadn't gotten there yet.
Oh, yeah, he did. You saw it. You saw the slippage last year, Skip Bayless.
I did not. I must have seen. I got to get a new TV, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see those pick sixes at the end of the game?
So I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to go to the end of your argument, and I'm going to go to what happened last year. Here's what I saw at the end of last year.
What'd you see?
I saw Tom Brady lift a below-average football team into contention for the #2 seed in the AFC. And that's pretty great, given what Lamar and company were doing in Baltimore. I saw the New England Patriots, thanks to Tom Brady, have a 24-20 lead with 3:53 left in their final regular season game at home against the Miami lowly Dolphins. And I know the Dolphins started to rise at the end of the year, and they knocked off Wentz and company, but it was still the Dolphins at Foxborough. And thanks to Tom Brady driving the Patriots, 8 plays, 60 yards, thanks to Tom Brady hitting James White yet again for a 13-yard touchdown, the New England Patriots led 24-20 over the Dolphins of Fitzmagic, with 3:53 left, with the 2 seed right in their laps. Is the 2 seed good in the AFC?
Yeah.
I'd say it's pretty great, right? So you tell me slippage. Baloney slippage. I saw Tom Brady do what he always does, take them home with yet another fourth-quarter comeback touchdown that should have stood up. And then what happened, Mr. Sharpe?
What happened?
You saw the end of the game. Bill Belichick's defense did not happen. I saw 13 plays, 75 yards from Ryan Fitzpatrick. Think about that. With the 2 seed in the palms of your hands, Bill Belichick's defense could not keep Ryan Fitzpatrick's offense out of the end zone. Now, I'm not talking about a field goal because it wasn't going to be enough to just kick the field goal. It was 24-20. Fitzpatrick had to go score a touchdown in Foxborough against Bill Belichick's defense to unseat the Patriots from the 2 seed. And he did it with a 5-yard pass to Mike Gesicki with 24 seconds left. So help me out, Mr. Sharpe. Did Tom Brady not do what he always does to put them in position to have a bye, a week off, a home game, and then potentially an AFC Championship rematch against the Baltimore Ravens at Baltimore?
They weren't good enough.
Okay, well, they probably weren't good enough, but he had lifted them in position once again to be good enough. So now back to Jenny's question, back to the point. I am the biggest Dak Prescott fan who ever walked this planet.
I can't tell.
Well,
Correct.
you can't tell because I told you from the start, the guy in question is the GOAT. And the GOAT going on 43 still looks pretty healthy to me, and he is extremely driven. And what did the great Shannon Sharpe tell me? When he hit 35, he just lost his desire to keep going to those freaking meetings.
I did.
Right?
Yep.
You got to keep going in there and hearing the same drudgery day after day after day. This guy's on fire. This guy just posted. You got the quotes,
oh,
right?
yeah. You want me to read it
me
again?
one more quote again.
This guy, go ahead and bet against me. You
Bet
think
against
you've
me.
seen the best of me. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for you doubting
Thank
me, and
you.
I'm determined to prove you
Thank
wrong.
you,
I got
Shannon Sharpe.
43 years
I already
old.
got my money with Fox Bet.
Okay.
I slid him a couple of ground to pumps.
Okay, so everybody is missing the boat and the point
No, they're
about
not.
what's happening right now. This is the equivalent of Michael Jeffrey Jordan at the end of his prime in Chicago in 1998, suddenly becoming a free agent and saying, "Hello, world, come and get me." This is the Michael Jordan who quit. Remember, he quit because Phil Jackson was going to get replaced by Jerry Krause. So he just said, "I retire."
Tim Floyd.
Huh?
Tim Floyd. Krause was going to replace Phil with Tim Floyd.
With Tim Floyd. I'm sorry, with Tim Floyd. Yeah, from Iowa State.
Yeah.
Close friend of mine. So the point was, Michael just said, he's my coach, and you remove him, you remove me.
Right.
But what if Michael had said, I become a free agent, which was not, he had a contract, but let's just say in 1998, at the end of his prime, he had become a free agent. That's what is about to ensue. And everybody is missing the point and the boat on this one, except all those teams who are quietly preparing to go all in to try to sign Tom Brady. Watch. Just watch what's about to happen.
But the difference
this is unparalleled. This has never happened before.
Skip, you say Tom Brady had no slippage. His play is exemplary. Tom Brady had the lowest QBR since they've been tracking it, since QBR became an official stat. He had his lowest yards per attempt, completion percentage. He had a pick six in Miami because that's how they got the 20, Jenny.
Yeah,
You know, he's supposed to only had 13
Yeah, and then he canceled it.
Whoa, he don't cancel nothing. You can't cancel that.
Yes, he canceled it.
Hold on.
Up 24-20. Here, defense, all you got to do is make them punt one time. Just make them go to fourth down and throw it away.
Skip, you write me a check. I become overdrawn. They take that money out, the check bounce. They take that money out of my account. As a matter of fact, I got a homeboy right now at Savannah State. His mom wrote him a check for $50. I cashed it. Check bounce. They took 50 from me. He still owed me. That was in '88. So they take that money out of my account. You try to make it.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Who was Tom Brady's go-to receiver last year? Help me out.
Julian Edelman.
Thank you.
Super Bowl MVP,
Wait
Julian
a
Edelman.
second. We're talking about beat up, broken down 33-year-old Julian Edelman, whose timeout had busted ribs, a bad knee, and a shoulder that would require, soon after the season, surgery.
How did he get that?
Surgery.
Tom Brady throwing them ducks to him.
Speaking of ducks, Julian Edelman led the National Football League in drop passes. He led all receivers in drop passes, and that was your go-to. Who was your tight end last year? Help me out. Was it Rob Gronk? No, it wasn't, obviously.
Whoa! Now you like Gronk. Hold on. I know Tom Brady didn't usher a 28-3 comeback with Gronk off the field. Okay. Remember, Jenny? Oh, Gronk is good, but Tom Brady.
Okay, what were the alternatives? Benjamin Watson at age 39, you like that? Or how about the immortal Matt LaCosse? How about as a group of tight ends, last in receptions in the whole National Football League was the Patriots. Last. Okay, and we've talked about N'Keal Harry. I love the draft choice. I thought it was great, but he got hurt. He missed the first 8 games, and he never got it. He never got in any rhythm.
But hold on, I'm confused, Jenny, because we have this discussion every year. Now, at first, Julian Edelman is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Now Julian Edelman is a busted up, broken down shell of himself.
It happens.
He had a lot of injuries.
So he shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
Is he not a high contact player? Is he not high collision?
Yes, he
not
is.
A possession receiver,
But here's the thing. But when I tried to explain to people that Chris Hogan is better than you think.
Okay, you got it. I give you that. I give you that.
Oh, it's all Tom Brady.
Okay, I give you that.
If it's all Tom.
Guess what group of receivers ranked last in separation last year? Separation's a key element to getting open to catch the football. Last were the New England Patriots. I'm not finished. Who ranked 18th in the NFL in rushing? The New England Patriots. So Tom couldn't take some pressure off by handing the ball.
He was 20th in QBR. He was 19th. So that explains why.
So they couldn't protect him very well. They couldn't run the ball. Nobody could get open to catch the ball. And you can throw all the numbers you want, but what did your eye test tell you?
That he was,
did you see lost velocity or mobility? Did you see it? And I'm not saying he had much mobility. You saw lost velocity?
I
did not.
I see it going down this way, Skip.
I did not see it.
I don't see the meter going up in here.
Okay, but time out. You've been seeing that for 4 straight years, and he kept making you eat your words.
Okay. So this year, he didn't want me to eat my words this year, huh, Jenny? You know, the previous years, he made me eat my words. He didn't want me to eat them.
You. Belichick didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Belichick. Oh, my goodness.
Am I not right?
No, Skip.
Okay, what if they stop Ryan Fitzpatrick? You don't like their odds as the 2 seed? I like them at least to get to the AFC Championship
Let that sink in for just a second, Skip. All the games in which they gave up 17 or more points, they lost. You know, you got Tom Brady to go. You mean to tell me?
I just gave you. He's got no help, zero help. In fact, I could have picked 3 guys from Dorchester who have been better than the receivers he had.
Skip, you know
seriously,
what? You know
before
what?
the game, he could have picked 3 guys from Dorchester.
I just Googled the term. Nobody does more with less. And they got a picture of Tom Brady right there to the side of it. That's not what you told me, Skip Bayless. Everybody's been preaching. Nobody does more with less than Tom Brady. So now that he got less, do more.
Obviously, if it becomes an ugly contractual impasse with Dak Prescott, do I believe right here, right now, that Tom Brady would give my Cowboys a better chance to win next year's Super Bowl? You better believe I do. He'll give any of these teams, the Chargers or the 49ers.
You hear that, Dak?
He'll give, well, yeah, you better hear it.
Ooh, Dak.
Maybe that'll make Dak
come
to his senses a little
ain't gonna do it.
Maybe Dak will say,
oh, Todd France dug in.
Yeah. Well,
he dug in like an Alabama tick on a hound.
Yeah.
He ain't going nowhere.
And Jerry might call him up one of these next few nights and say, I'm sorry, Todd, but I got a chance to sign Tom Brady. And I think I'm going to do it.
Well, you know what? You know what? Dak and Todd France got him on block, so we better call from a number that they don't know because they got him on block. Unless you call it with 40 mil with 120 guaranteed, we got nothing to talk about.
Question to the great Shannon Sharpe,
Yes.
Hall of Famer.
What?
Which quarterback gives the Dallas Cowboys the better chance to win next year's Super Bowl?
Dakota Rain or
Next
Rain
year's
Dakota.
Super Bowl.
Dakota Prescott.
Dakota Prescott. You said he's not Carson Wentz. He's not anybody. He's not even Jared Goff, says the Hall of Fame.
Hold on. I'm riding with Dakota.
Now you are.
Over Tom Brady. Skip, the man's 43. The man's going to be 43 by the time the season. Yes.
August 3rd.
By the time the season starts.
He's looking 23 to me.
No, he doesn't.
I just hope to be as driven as Tom Brady in 10 years. Jeez, this guy.
He's coming.
You'd think he's never made it. Like the way he talks about social media.
This was aimed at you.
He can print a million T-shirts. Father Time gonna print a 2 million.
You know what? He should print a new one that says, "I appreciate you, Shannon Sharpe."
Yeah. Appreciate the doubters.
All I know, look, Skip, in the last 2 playoff games, 0 touchdowns and an interception.
Yeah.
Now, that's fact, Jenny.
He's not going anywhere.
That's right.
You're going to have to get used to it.
Shannon Sharpe, at your current age, would have been a better tight end for Tom Brady than what they had last year. At your current age.
Ben Watson was just fine.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.